I don't understand. The moon is distant. The clouds have cleared and the darkness has a dim blue glow. Have I already seen this part? Daybreak is close. I think I have. Yeah, I have. This is the final moment.
Shirou, これは
Saber sounds tense. The mountain feels like one big living thing. Chills the pressure. It's
マナ
a
の
good
密度
mistake.
が高い
Yeah, fuck. Ah, damn it. If we go up close to the mountain, sweat drifts down my neck. Ominous premonition break my spin. But I don't really care about that. We get to the stairs. This is the end. No matter where the battle, Saber will disappear. The long and short days will end and Saber vanish from this world. Why is this different? She's going to return to her proper time. I can't say that I have no regrets. Losing Saber. Losing the one I promised to protect. The one whose happiness I wish for. I don't know yet how hard it will be. We're still walking together and I can feel her presence. I'm not yet ready to lose her. Even if I knew many days ago. If I knew from the moment we met that there would be a parting at the end. Thinking back, there were so many memories. Nights when we walked together and times we fought hard together. I selfishly tried hard in the beginning and thinking that I couldn't let a girl fight. She trained me hard in the dojo, i.e. she kicked my ever-loving ass. I slept in the shed because I was unable to sleep with a girl in the next room. We had lunch together, and then we slept together twice. Saber liked the bath. What? Was satisfied with the food was good. When the food was good, liked the clothes Tosaka prepared for her, and talked with Fuji. It was Tosaka's clothes? More research needs to be done into this matter. I must know her specific wardrobe. Tosaka's, that is. She pushed herself and took all the burdens and onto her shoulders and finally collapsed. And we shared our hearts in the ruin. I've been crazy since then. You have been. I couldn't think of anything but Saber, and after my reasons for fighting changed, I realized that I loved her. How can I lose someone like this? Saber doesn't say anything. I can't say anything either. When those stairs end, if we reach the top, there will be nothing for us to talk about. Losing Saber and parting with her will happen in the future. But this moment is the only time allotted for us for farewells. I'm gonna make out with her. We go up the stairs. If I don't want to say goodbye, I can just talk to her about meaningless things. Like going to town after we go home. Or what she wants for breakfast tomorrow morning. Such meaningless things. But I can't even talk about such things. If I talk, that will be our final conversation. A clear end. Some would say a dead end. Neither of us can offer a clear farewell. And so we reach the mountain gate. This is the final choice. If we go on, it will end. I swear to Christ if it's a choice. But if we go back, I might be able to find a way to avoid losing her. You're not going to.
Saber.
I stop and turn back to Saber. Saber is the same as always. A tense stare at it with a composed expression. The moment I see it, all kinds of temptation to attack me. Like, let's run away. Like, if I don't want to lose her, I can go back. She would accompany me if I wished. My determination wavers. That temptation rises in my throat. But I stop it.
行こう。これが最後の戦いだ。
Wow, this is a lot different than the first time I went through here. I declared that as a master, just as I always have. Saber nods silently. Her eyes are strong-willed as always. So I won't have any regrets, as she believes in me. I too will believe that my choice is correct. We start at the mountain gate. We head into the battle into enemy territory. With no return. Same thing. I couldn't say anything, and I couldn't tell her what I really wanted to tell her. But I want to believe that the silence was able to tell her my feelings. Just say you love her, man. It's not hard. The long stairs we climbed together. This is our final memory of our time together. Don't say that. Red light fills the mountaintop. The blowing wind is getting stronger. It seems the sort of its light coming from the back of the ground. Stagnant air fills with the presence of death. It's like that time ago. Like the fire back then. How can I fucking skip? But it isn't like that. With all the red light, something is about to emerge. From the back of the building, mud that spreads and taints the ground does not kill anything it swallows.
来たか。待ちわびたぞ、セイバ
He is there with all the rich colors. Ignoring the blood red and the death stained black, the servant clad in gold is waiting for us. No for Saber in the middle of this place.
ー。頃合いも良い。聖杯もようやく重い腰を上げ、穴が開いたところだ。この呪いこそが聖杯の中。我らサーバントをこの世に留める第三要素。
But what's the original element?
10年前、お前が俺に浴びせたものだ。
Gilgamesh is only looking at Saber. It goes for the same for Saber. She takes a step forward and points her sword at the knight in front of her.
ギルガメッシュ、
Okay.
あなたの目的は何だ？あの呪い、聖杯と偽っていたものを使って何を望む？
望みなどないと言っただろう。琴峰が聖杯をどう扱おうと俺は知らん。今のところ俺の関心はお前だけだ。
As if in answer to Saber, the Golden Knight raises his hand. At the same time, the air behind him sways like a haze. The Night King's treasure, hundreds of noble phantasms, are loaded like bullets.
はあ、ようやくこの時が来たか。今までずーっと考えていたぞ、セイバー。嫌がるお前をどう組み伏せ、あれを飲ませるか。
Phrasing.
泣きむせぶ顔を踏みつけ、その体を染め抜くほどの泥を飲ませ、もだえ死ぬに耐えきれず俺の足元にすがりつく。
Okay, no, you did mean it that
その
way.
汚れ切った姿をな。
Please don't talk about it. It's kind of gross. Please stop. A little awkward.
よく言った。ならば、その身が同じ末路をたどろうと異論はないな。英雄を。
That's interesting. Another staff. Saber steps into range of the many noble phantasms. I think you're always in range. This isn't a battle I can do anything about. The battle between Saber and Gilgamesh is something no human can interfere with.
それでこそセイバーよ。俺には勝てないと知った上でなおその気概。宴の終わりを飾るにふさわしいが。邪魔はいらぬ。そこの雑種。琴峰に用があるのなら早々に消えろ。奴は祭壇で貴様を待っている。
No problem, buddy. Have fun. Have a nice fight. Kotomine is waiting. I glance at Saber. She nods while looking at Gilgamesh. Her figure tells me that she is wishing me her best. I turn around. The one I need to face isn't here. Behind me, as I run, I hear the battle start. At the back of the building, behind the main temple is a large lake. Untouched by humans, yeah, that's nice. But that's all in the past. Oh, hey, we actually get this thing. Nice warm up to it this time. The void created in the air, the presence of the yeah. My calm mind instantly goes over to the limit. I stop and glare at the enemy.
よく来たな、エミヤ氏。
This is fucked.
イリアを下ろせ。お前をぶちのめすのはその後だ。
Oh, well, don't mind if I do it right now. There's about 10 meters between us. The fight will begin if I move another step. I don't know what kind of Magus Kotomine is, but I assume he'll use some kind of projectile weapon like Tozaka. In comparison, I can only punch him.
おい、聞こえなかったのか。
気持ちはわかるが、それはできないぞ。
Yeah,
そうか。
unstable.
お前に下ろす気がないってんなら、お前の願い。
ほう、なるほど。お前にはこれが私の望みに見えるわけか。さすがはキリツグの息子だな。よもや2代にわたって思い違いを続けるとは。 この泥は私の手によるものではない。
Yeah.
これは聖杯より溢れる力、本来は万能であるはず。それを黒く染めるなど、それがこの聖杯の正体だ。この中にはあらゆる悪性、人の世を分け隔てなく呪うものが詰まっている。それを操ることなど誰にもできん。
What is he saying? If that's true, then he became a master not for a wish, but just to open this up.
琴峰、お前の望みは何だ？
I clench my teeth and glare back at the black priest. The man smiles.
そうだな。強いて言うならば娯楽だよ。
He makes a simple claim as if it's only natural.
だって。
わからないのか。例えば音楽だ。歌を楽しいと思うのはなぜだと思う？エミやシロ。
なんだってそんな。
There's a lot of reasons.
では本はどうだ？物語が人を引きつけるのはなぜだと思う？
Oh my god, it depends. I mean, for a book, I mean, it depends how it, like, you know, appeals. Oh, like, he's gonna talk about probably like some form of escapism. You know, it's earthly desires, blah 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 blah, that shit, right? Well, I've never thought about it.
そう、考えるまでもない。あらゆる娯楽、人間を喜ばせるもの、それらが楽しいのは単に人間が作ったものだからだ。
I mean, things made of nature is amusing to humans as well. I mean, people find animals amusing.
よいか。あらゆる創造物は人間の内より生じるもの。つまるところ、この世で最も愉快なものとは人間に他ならない。
Humans are fun.
むき出しの
Can
人間
confirm.
こそが最高の娯楽となる。それに比べれば彼らが生み出す娯楽など二次的なものだ。そう、音楽も物語も愛憎も憐憫も信頼も裏切りも道徳も背徳も幻想も真実もすべて抱きすべき不純物に過ぎん。そのようなもの、所詮は残りかすに過ぎぬ二流の娯楽。私が楽しみたいのは人間そのものでな。そのような余分なものなどもはや口に合わん。そのためには営みなどという贅肉はそぎ落とさなければならない。走馬灯というものがあるだろう。それと同じだ。人間は死の瞬間にのみ価値がある。生存という助走距離を持って高く飛び、空に届き尊く輝くもの、その瞬きこそが私の望みだ。それがお前たちが平穏を糧にするように、この身は星の光を食べて生きている。
You're fucked, buddy. The priest offering a speech with his hands apart is abnormal. I feel chill, but not at his speech. But at the priest himself, because he looks like a holy being while he says he wants to enjoy humans.
つまり。
ああ、10年前の火災は悪くなかった。小規模ではあったが、通常ではありえない刺激に満ちていたからな。
He is into fucking freaky shit.
そう。私が望むものなどその程度だ。あのような地獄にこそ、魂の炸裂、人における最高のきらめきがある。それは、お前自身も体験したことではないかな、エミやシロ。どうだ？無念のまま朽ちる人間の叫びは、胸に迫るものがあっただろう。
Don't talk shit. Talk shit, get hit. That time, that hell can't be contained with just that one sentence.
理解してくれたか？いびつな形ではあるが、私ほど人間を愛している者はいない。 故に私ほど聖杯にふさわしい人間もいまい。
The priest laughs in satisfaction. As if he thinks that an event where people died in vain is wonderful from the bottom of his heart.
ああ、そういうことか。
I concentrate on my feet. I put my powers into my legs and about to jump forward. Should probably make a sword
つ
before
ま
then.
り殺していいんだな。
I jump forward with all my might. It's about 10 meters to him, I'll go straight and... I jump sideways. This is the result of my instincts of not wanting to die. I roll sideways to the ground. Oh hey look, I already saw half of this shit.
言い忘れていたが、すでにお前は私の射程に入っ
And living sensitive beings, yeah. I jump forward to avoid it attacking me.
この絵
Yeah.
ほう、やる気か。このまま立ち去るのなら殺しようがなかったが、お前本人が何しろこれでも神に仕える身だ。助けを求める者を殺めるわけにもいかなくて。
I am quote unquote pleading for my life.
よく言う。人を背中から襲ったやつがな、そんな言葉を吐くんじゃない。
He must have remembered what happened with Lancer. Kotomine laughs as if in admiration.
お前にはあれで愛想が尽きていた。これ以上先延ばしにする必要はない。正直に言うとな、エミやシロ。私はお前に期待していたのだ。リンがお前を教会に導いた夜、運命すら感じた。お前があの男の息子と分かり、内面まで似通っていると知った時の喜びなど分かるまい。10年前に叶わなかった望み、エミやキリツグという男にこうしてもう一度引導を渡せるとは思わなかった。
The tentacle whips out. The quivering mud coming from the lake is like a black snake. I bite my lip. This is the worst situation as I thought. The number of snakes continues to increase without end. I don't know how long I can survive, let alone how can I get close to him.
勝機がないのは当然だ。お前の生きた年数と私の生きた年数では大きく開きがある。何かで掛け算でもしない限り埋められる差ではあるまい。
The priest raises his hands. He glares at the heavens of conducting an orchestra, praising.
命をかけろ。
He releases the black snakes. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, hey, this is completely different. Wow, that's a lot of swords in the ground. Sparks fly off. The Golden Knight retreats from the blows which are full of utmost spirit. She must have seen it as an opening. Saber dodges the swinging swords and moves deeper into the enemy range. Again, everywhere is his range. If the yell is a rip, the sword is like a comet. It overwhelms the opponent as he hesitates, but she keeps attacking. The sword keeps moving. It has destroyed rocks and pierced through walls, but every blow is blocked by weapons appearing from behind them. I wouldn't want to get him pissed, honestly.
しつこい。
Escaping danger, the Golden Knight Gilgamesh has another sword in his hand. It is easy to repel that weapon. But she cannot block it straight on. All the enemy's weapons have unknown abilities. It would be suicidal to block it without knowing its abilities. Saber jumps back out of range and catches her breath. Gilgamesh raises himself unhurriedly.
懲りぬ女よ。何度やっても無駄だとわからぬか?
Gilgamesh shows no fatigue. For him, this battle is just entertainment. There must be no fatigue or strain when he knows he is going to win. But Saber is different. For her, this moment is her only chance of victory. Before her enemy becomes serious. She has to defeat Gilgamesh before he takes out Aya, or she will be the one defeated. That is why she continued to attack without a thought for saving her energy. She has cornered the enemy like the more than a few times, but still she could never get past the wall of noble phantasms.
まだ続けるのか? 主に忠誠を誓うのはいいが、それも限度があろう。今頃あの雑種は琴峰に殺されている。もはやお前が戦う理由はなかろうよ。
私の主は健在だ。あのようなマスター相手にシロウが膝を屈するなどありえない。
それも時間の問題だ。お前は聖杯を知らぬ。あれの相手は俺でも手こずるのだぞ。お前ならいざ知らず、あのような小僧が1分と持つものか。お前は俺には勝てぬし、あやつでは琴峰に勝てん。
Obviously.
配役を誤ったな。お前が聖杯に挑んでいれば、この戦いはお前の勝利だったろう。
The Golden Knight's eyes are not laughing. He is serious, but that is wrong. For Saber, such a choice would be a mistake.
まさかこれが正しい選択だ。私は貴様になど負けぬし、シロウはあのような死者には負けない。まだ出てもいない結果を期待するとは、英雄王の名も地に落ちたというものだ。
ほう、減らず口を。
Space distorts. The number of noble phantasms behind Gilgamesh increases.
来るか。
Yeah, it is. She grips her holy sword once again. Actually, there is a way. There's only one way, but there is a way to defeat the Golden Knight.
だがそれには。
It will not succeed unless several conditions are met. Even if she defeats Aya, he will be able to defend against her attack if he has energy left, and the method to defeat Aya will remain unknown until she takes a direct hit from it once more.
エアを受ける。まさかいかにサヤが戻ろうと、あれを受けては立ち上がれない。
You're fucking dead if you take a hit from Aya. But there is no other way to win. It is a matter of how to grasp that slight chance. Usually she selects the best choice by instinct and follows that view. but right now she cannot even feel it with her instincts. Probably because the probability of victory is so low that the chance of a comeback is pretty much zero. There's always a chance. But still, she must fight. For Shirou, who abandoned his protection to give back her sheath. She cannot be defeated here by him.
そうか。どうやら決定的な敗北でなければ納得がいかぬと見える。
More weapons appear. Not enough! They move without Gilgamesh touching them, and they aim at Saber. The weapons, whose handles were only visible before, all show blades now and await their master's orders. This is the knight's way of fighting. From the beginning, Gilgamesh has never been a swordsman. Those noble phantasms are produced in the air and become bullets at their master's command. This is why he's called Archer. This serving as an archer with the strongest arrows.
うまく避けろ。
Oh my god.
なに。運が良ければ手足を串刺す程度であろう。
With one command, the Godspeed rain of swords begins. Each one has fatal power. Faster. 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 She eludes every one of them like a falling leaf. A sword from the front, a spear from the left, a polearm from above and below and above, a three-edged sword arcing and attacking from behind, a fucking hammer from the top, a swing from a hammer bigger than she is. Oh, there you go. She blocks, repels, dodges, twists her body away from the last attack. Faster. Breathing hard, Saber recovers to the stance she was driven out of. In that instant, she sees them behind her enemy. Behind Gilgamesh. The noble phantasms are already produced. 47 of them. Only 47? That's nothing, buddy. She jumps full force. Many of Noble Phantasm's stabs into the ground as not to let her escape. In the reign of Noble Phantasm, she is hit time after time. Her armor is destroyed, her gauntlets pierced, and even the pieces covering her feet are pierced. Saber manages to avoid a fatal wound even in this danger, and then sees the worst thing possible. On the other side of the reign of Noble Phantasms, as if to finish off a fleeing enemy, Gilgamesh is pulling out his favorite sword. I wouldn't call it his favorite, just his, trusty. She stops her jump. She lands right away and pours magical energy into her holy sword. But will it be in time? Probably not. Wind roars, the blade of light is revealed, and she raises her sword without waiting for the wind to fully unseal. Fuck it. She does not bother with the reign of Noble Phantasms and swings her holy sword with all the speed possible. But it's too late. Pounding through his own Noble Phantasm, Gilgamesh swings his sword. Again, it's not really a sword. But yeah, he's gonna rip the fucking world apart. Oh god, I can feel it from here. I kick away the mucus around my ankle. My clothes are burnt away and my skin is exposed. I jump back at the striking tentacle. I can't feel my right ankle and I can't tell if it's there, but I jump in the air in front of me. I check my body as I roll. The ankle, yeah, it's still there, so it's fine. Thank God I've already seen this. Hear a splashing sound right next to me. The smell of the ground burning in my head fizzles awake. Fire runs up my back. I bite my lip. I ran so much, but in the end, it didn't even fucking matter. I'm pushed back to here again. Fucking already did all this shit. No matter how hard I breathe, my heart won't come down. I'm saying it's at my limits, but I can't do anything. I can't go near him. I'm black mud. Projection magic. I can reproduce her. Sly,
Nanda.
Density speaks. Lots of mud comes splashing towards me, telling me I cannot let myself stop. I raise myself and barely dodge the mud. The mud itself isn't too bad. It's slow compared to Shave Ashina. Already read all this stuff. I wish it actually skipped it instead of just being, oh, technically the background's a little different, so technically it's new. There's no time to rest. Can't reproduce a sword like this. It needs at least a minute. Melting my bones. That just keeps going to that. If there's any chance of getting near him, it'll be when it does something about the mud. Oh. Just like the O. I can't believe it. Who on earth would trip at a time like this? Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. Looks down at me like trash. And says, yeah, okay. I fall. Snakes are coming. Why? Black mud comes from my neck. Why? Oh, I see why. My rain... Wow, this is so much clearer. Wow, this is so much better. My right ankle is unbelievably black. I actually read that right.
そこまでか。少しは楽しめると期待したが、所詮は桐継の息子。つくづく益にならぬ連中だ。
I raise my head. I'm still conscious. My wrist and neck are being held by mud like chains, but I still retain my senses. Oh shit, that thing that's in the background is moving. That's cool.
無論、すぐ終わらせるとも。だがそれでは芸がなかろう。お前は桐継の贋作だからな。奴に受けた10年前の負債は、お前の死で返してもらう。
The skin with mud on it is burning. It feels like acid slowly seeping through the pores of my skin. I grip my teeth and bare it and check on my right ankle. It's totally black. I can't feel it, nor can I move it at all. I'll have to take the mud out of my body, or put magical energy into it to move the clotted blood in there. It's probably not good. Either way, the moment I move it, all the muscle in my right ankle will be destroyed. Ah! No thank you.
そうかよ。そりゃ構わないが、お前なんだってそこまで桐継を目の敵にするんだ。桐継に聖杯を壊されたことがよっぽど悔しかったのか。
なに、近親憎悪というやつだ。私と桐継は似ていたからな。奴の行為は全てが勘に触ったよ。
ふざけるな！
なるほど。お前にとってはそうだろう。何しろ奴は私を見逃すほどの善人だったからな。あの大火災を引き起こした私を倒しただけで命までは取らなかった。それが間違いだったことをお前は知っているはずだ。 切り継ぐさえ私を殺しておけば、あの孤児たちは穏やかな日常を送れたのだろうからな。反論できまい。だが私にとってもそれは不快な事実だった。私がではない。あれほど冷酷な魔術師だった男が敵を助けたという事実こそが不快だった。
That again. Saber said that too, that Kiritsugu was a great magus and that he would do anything to accomplish his goals. But that's...
だが、奴の過ちはそんなことではない。奴が犯した過ちはな、聖杯を壊しただけでこの戦いが終わったと思い込んだことだ。故に、奴はお前に何も伝えず、聖杯戦争は終わったのだと楽観し、この呪いに侵されたまま人生を終えた。道家といえば道家だな。奴は自身を呪った私を見逃し、その果てに数年足らずで命を落とした。自分はことを成したと、聖杯戦争を終わらせたのだと、勘違いの達成感を得たままでな。
Hold on. Then what? Kiritsugu died because of this guy? And that peaceful face he had on the night of his death was...
そうだ。最後に聞いておこう。切り継ぐの最後はどうだったのだ、エミやシロ。息子であるお前に後を託し、何やら満足していったわけか。
I'm not gonna tell you.
何一つとしてなせず、息子であるお前に責任を押し付け、さぞ滑稽に消えたのであろう
You
な。
really want me to kill you. Hey, since he's monologuing, how about you summon a sword?
てめえ
I kick off the ground. I drove magical energy into my right foot and forced it by force. I ignore my tearing muscle and run to him on all fours like a beast. How about you make a sword instead?
その程度の気概がなくては話にならん。
Gotomina raises his hand toward the waterfall behind him. What is he thinking? What, that is a curse so strong that it's visible. You could call it magical energy specialized for destroying people. There's nothing you can do with it. It cannot be reshaped or anything. Anybody that touches that mud will be stained with a strong curse and will be melted as if digested. In the process, the pain and fear before death remain as the magical energy and become the next curse to seek out living people. This sounds fucking awful. So if you die if you touch it. Needless to say, you fucking die. Anyone who touches it will die unless they can get the mud out of their body. The priest stuck his hand in the waterfall of mud, but he doesn't stop smiling.
褒美だ。切り継ぐと同じ末路をたどれ。
In his hand is a black darkness. I sense that it's something completely different, and the world is attacked by a sudden flash of light. The moment I realize that the light is from Saber's noble phantasm.
アンディマユ。
What? The priest's words instantly turn the world black. The hell was that? Her vision blinded by the light is filled with darkness. If she were conscious, she would have known it was the ultimate black light. Fucking black hole. The darkness was only for an instant. But it is not darkness, but a swarm of grain-sized curses. The darkness swept her body away, and she regained consciousness from the unpleasant sensation. She gasps. The first thing she feels after her consciousness returns is pain. Ugh. The skin that was protected by armor is burned, and her body is pierced and slashed, and she is in a miserable state. Oh, good thing I gave her the fucking sheath.
そうか。私は
Lost Aya. She was cornered by Gilgamesh's noble phantasm, could not block them, and took a hit from Aya as well. She managed to offset a bit with Excalibur, but her body is wounded too badly. The wound is healing without magical energy, but even the protection of the sheath will not return her to normal instantly. There.
ここまでだセイバー。よもやその体でまだ敗北を認めぬなどと言わぬだろうな。
Gilgamesh approaches without a scratch. Still on the ground, Saber looks up at her enemy. She cannot do anything right now. The man can do whatever he wants with her. Ew.
ギルガメッシュ。今の光は
In spite of that, this is what she worries about. That flash of light. That black darkness from the back of the compound that covered the earth up for an instant. She does not want to think about it, but the darkness might have been aimed at Shirou.
今の光か。お前ならばわかろう。あれは極大の呪いだ。琴峰が聖杯から直接呼び出したのだろうな。聖杯の中にはこの世のすべてを呪うなどというものがあるのだそうだ。先ほどから見えているあのお濁はな、聖杯から漏れている残りカスに過ぎん。その本体を出されたのだ。お前のマスターとてもはやこの世にはおるまい。
そんなことは。
She concentrates all her power. She knows her body will not move. But she cannot abide just lying on the ground.
嘘だ。シローは生きている。まだちゃんと。
Certainly, she still feels the connection of her master. It is weak and ready to go out, but Emiya Shirou is still alive. She must go. If the enemy is something so unforeseeable, Shirou cannot match it. Using the warmth inside her, she tries to get up. She had the warmth inside her for when I didn't give her her sheath. But it was useless. Even the sheath of the Holy Sword will require a few more minutes to heal her body.
もはや手遅れだ。おとなしくしていろよ、セイバー。お前が何をしようが次期聖杯は溢れ出す。10年前の再来だ。ただし、こたびの義は俺ではなくお前に与えられたものだがな。
Looking up at the red burning sky, the Golden Knight smiles.
喜べ、セイバー。あれを浴びればお前も俺と同じになれる。この世で肉を持ち第二の生を謳歌できよう。まあもっとも俺のように自我を保てるとは限らんが。
Saber looks up at her enemy in amazement. Saber can tell that thing is a great curse. It is a magnificent cluster of magical energy, and any magic should be possible with that amount. If it were a caster using it, nothing would be impossible. But it is a double-edged sword. That thing can only curse people. If immersed in such a thing, even a heroic spirit would be unable to keep themselves together. That makes her realize. The servant in front of her. This knight called the oldest king of heroes, was swallowed by that pollution 10 years ago. So?
Gilgamesh.
He has gone insane already. I thought that was obvious.
ほう、そう思うか、騎士王。
No, I mean, he isn't really much different. Laughing, Gilgamesh looks down at Saber. And it suits him. His face looks abnormal, and it suits him.
侮るな。あの程度の呪い、飲み干せなくて何が英雄か。この世すべての悪？はっ、俺を染めたければ、その3倍は持ってこい。良いか、セイバー。英雄とはな、己が視界に入るすべての人間を背負うもの。この世のすべてなぞ、とうの昔に背負っている。
Saber gasped quietly at those words. She will never be able to come to terms with this heroic spirit. Yeah, you guys are completely different. His arrogant thinking, his selfishness to consider himself the greatest, and his merciless nature that never thinks of others. This is different from the path of the king she chose, the set of beliefs that will never overlap with hers. Kings were a hell of a lot different during his time than your time. Just a little different. But this man is still a king. She can say that with confidence. I can say that with confidence. He's a fucking king. Caesar, not really technically a king, but a ruler, a leader. Alexander was a ruler, quote-unquote king. Pharaohs of various times, Ramses would lead differently than you do, king, you know, whatever. I don't know, I don't remember all their names. I don't want to say anything because I'll pronounce it wrong and look like an idiot, so I'll stop there. Darius from Persia. You know, all those people, they were kings in their own way. Kings have developed over time. So of course he is a king, it's just completely different. I just like his arrogant thinking and his attitude. Because I'm of two mindsets. I like, you know, I like the humble approach, like, you know what, they're really strong, like, I don't know, I just try my best, all that stuff. I'm not really that good. I love that humble, modest approach. But at the same time, I only like it when someone's saying it in the sense that they already know they're better. They're just doing it to build up their opponent. That's what I really like it. I like that dynamic to it. Otherwise, I like the shit talking. I like the over the top. Well, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. You don't stand a chance. I will annihilate you within an inch of everything. The overconfidence, the over bravado of everything. It's just so satisfying. I love that attitude. And that's why I really like him. because I want only one of the two extremes. I don't want like the middle, because only if I only like the overconfidence if you can back it up. If you can't back it up, then it's like, shut the fuck up. You know, if Shinji was talking shit, it's like, buddy, you're useless. Shut the fuck up before I kick your ass. Him, he can talk shit all day long, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm right behind you, buddy. Of all the servants, this man is the only one who would be capable of keeping his sanity after being soaked in that vast curse.
そうだな。泥を飲ませるのはいいが、それで自我を失われては楽しみがない。どれ、今のうちに婚姻を決めておくか?
Oh,
Gilgamesh, 貴様
what the fuck is this? Wait. How is he even holding? How is he? Oh, okay, by the ankle up there. What the hell is this? This is weird as hell. That's awesome. I love Gilgamesh.
なんだ。手荒く扱われるのは趣味ではないか?
Does she like the rough treatment, or does she like it soft?
ならば慣れておけ。女と食事に出し惜しみはしない主義でな。気の向くままに奪い、食らうだけだ。
That's amazing. God, I love it. I love it. Fuck it, why not? Over the top. The more over the top sometimes. I just love it. I don't like the vanilla person. Like Saber, she's too vanilla. She's too nice. She's too all this. I want someone that has an edge to him. Like, that's why I really like, you know, Archer. He's so awesome. Because he has, you know, that slight edge, that jadedness to it. I don't like someone that's just like, oh, you know, everything's just, you know, whatever. She's not fun in that regards. Oh, God, I love him. Held upside down, Saber.
サーバントとして
Glares at
マスターに
Gilgamesh.
義理を立てているわけか。くだらんな。たかが霊樹の縛りでこの体をくれてやっていたとは。
Oh, yeah. Get fucked, buddy.
それは違う。勘違いをするな、ギルガメッシュ。
Oh, no, that was definitely she wanted it.
私は誰にも従わない。初めからこの体にそんな自由はないのだ。
You obey your country.
ほう。ではどうあっても俺のものにはならないというのか。
His red eyes pierce Saber. There's no human emotion. He will kill her if she disobeys. He will just kill her no matter how attached he was to her. Those are his true feelings, Gilgamesh's truth. Saber stares back at Gilgamesh, not averting her gaze.
ギルガメッシュ。私は誰のものにもならない。
Well, then die.
私はすでに国のものだ。この身は女である前に
So
王
if
な
I
のだ
take
か
your
ら。
country? She does not say it to anyone. She just says so, feeling the small warmth inside her body.
何を言うかと思えば。
Then die! I hope he just answers it that way. I love him.
笑わせるな、セイバー。王にとって国とは己のものに過ぎない。何もかも支配できぬのならば王などという超越者は不要なのだ。まったく。アーサー王よ。そんなだからお前は国によって滅ぼされたのだ。
The Golden Knight sneers at her immaturity. You know, he's probably not wrong there. That brings back her determination.
ああ、
Don't talk shit about my country.
だが英雄王よ。
She's my homeland.
そんなだから貴様は自らの国を滅ぼしたのだ。
I don't know, his country was pretty strong. A roar yell full of spirit. Saber uses her whole body to kill Gilgamesh in the face with her free leg. Bitch! Gilgamesh lets go. Saber stays upside down and jumps using her arms.
男子を足毛に。おのれ。どうやら本格的にしつけられたいらしいな。 Saber!
Again, I mean, there's just this slight voice in my head that's just like, oh god, I want Gilgamesh to win. For the sheer fact that she stabbed me in the fucking dick and killed me. Fuck you, Saber, I won't forget that. She still killed me. I'm still pissed. So there is that side of me that just wants Gilgamesh to win because, you know, come on, he's so cool! This is why you were destroyed by your own country. She already knew that. She has heard those words over and over since she was summoned as Saber. But that man is different. He was mad like it was his own affair, but still, he thought he was in something. It was something to be proud of. So there's only one thing that must be done. Even if there is not a slightest chance of winning, she cannot stop here. While the warmth is still in her heart, she must run to her master as fast as possible. About 8 meters to Gilgamesh, she places herself at the best range she found earlier. Her body will not move as she wishes. Her legs do not have even a tenth of their original power, and the arms she holds her sword in are weak. She will fall without being able to block, no matter what kind of weak attack she receives. But there are no openings in Saber's stance, nor is there any hesitation.
一言聞いておくが
Gilgamesh has prepared himself, seeing her like that. The Golden Knight readies Aya and looks at his opponent.
それは正気か
No. Saber does not answer. Her eyes show her determination. I mean, any hero has to be kind of insane.
ならば加減はなしだ
The air roars. The sword of separation, Aya, a sword said in ancient Mesopotamia to have divided and created the world. Yeah, it was from a god that the earth was created. It was it's a brutal story. Really good one, though. Really good. Marduk, I believe, is the slayer of the god. I need to remember it. Yeah, he ended up killing him and been like, yeah, I'm a fucking god slayer. Everyone worship me now. Gilgamesh's sword of separation roars to exterminate its enemy for sure this time. The swirl of air and magical energy within it far exceeds Excalibur. Yes, it created a...
消えろ目障りだ女
It created a world. The world. Of course it is. A is raised. Saber raises his sword to match it. I'm sorry, you have no chance. Their gazes meet only for an instant. Gilgamesh's sword is swung. But Saber's sword falls without power as she is unable to activate her noble phantasm. What? The light that cuts everything charges. Unable to do anything, she is swallowed by the light. Well, that's fucking anticlimactic. The instant I'm swallowed by the darkness, hell is printed into my brain. There are 5 original penalties: life penalty, body penalty, freedom penalty, fame penalty, fortune penalty. Give the penalty that exceeds so much punishment: mud, darkness, and malice, elimination of human rights by oppression, exile, execution, torture and sadism upon the body through digestion, denial by consensus of the colony that eliminates all honor. What the fuck is this? Die. Scorn from judgment, selfishness that takes away men's fortunes, death penalty, penal servitude, imprisonment, custody, fine, penalty, crime from a grudge, crime from self-interest, unconscious crime, self-conscious crime, civil war, inducement, false statement, theft, robbery, kidnap, suicide, tyranny, arson, bombing, violation, neglect, negligent homicide, mass violence, death at work, overconfident accident. Die. Drunken accident, concealment, discretion for benefit, discretion for self-promotion, discretion for love, or desecration. Whatever. Selfish desecration, stealing, fraudulent, fraudulent fraud, concealment, murder, theft, crime, personal grudge, attack, dirty. You're dirty. Atone. Every violence, every crime, every victim, atone for everything. This world is ruled by something not human, known the conscience to reform crimes. Know the penalty to reform crimes. People's kindness is here. There is so much it cannot be noticed. Know the violence to hide crimes. Know the power to hide crimes. People's malignance is here. It is rare for that it is noticed. 100 kindnesses and 1 malignance. I believe it's malignance. Shines bright to keep the balance and exists as a great evil. Compete with the masses of kindness. There are 5 original penalties. For the self. Inducement, false statement, theft, robbery, fucking die! Why am I seeing a list of crimes here, though? Yeah, that's how my throat feels. My brain explodes. The mud eating away at my body remains and steals my warmth, and mercilessly, I'm crushed by the things seeping in through all 5 senses. Darkness cannot look at it. I cannot look at directly. Ugliness I cannot acknowledge. Crimes I want to run away from. There's no way you did all of those things. Every crime of the people in this world. Oh, okay. That is why I'm going to die. One trapped in this darkness will eat themselves to death from pain and hatred. But Kotomine said that this curse killed Kiritsugu. That fact knocks away every darkness. I mean, he lived for quite a fucking long time then. Like, even with that curse. Warmth returns to my body. Blood flows through my beaten up body and makes it stand. It's only natural. Such a thing. Emiya Kiritsugu had been burdened with this for so many years. He was pressured by the voices for atonement and died unable to fulfill his wish. He said he wanted to become a superhero. He ran around trying to help someone, but could not get anyone's permission for that. He did what he could to pursue the ideals he had abandoned. In the end, he was relieved by something a kid said and nodded to himself that everything was okay. So I have to stand up. I relived Kiritsugu and promised that I'd become one. If Emiya Shirou is really that superhero's son, then I cannot let the bad guy beat me. Tosaka said, I should win no matter what. Saber said, he is an enemy that I must defeat. Even Kotomine said, if I'm going to fight, I should put my life on the line. They're right. What else can I bet if I won't bet my life? From the beginning, I have nothing else to give. Come here, motherfucker. I leap desperate out of the dense black mud. I can hear his bewilderment. My throat is burning. My windpipe tears every time I breathe in. It feels like I'm swallowing the pieces of glass. I don't care. Tears are welling up from anger. I'm going to unravel from rage being torn apart by the curse.
バカな。あれを振り払ったというのか、お前が。
I push my body and run. I put my one hand behind my back. I grab the dagger I've hidden until now.
切れたな。
うるさい。初めから晩作なんて持ってねえ。
I run. Kotomine sticks his hand into the waterfall behind him and extracts another clump of darkness.
手はサーバントの後を追うがいい。先の光はセーバーが破れたものだ。お前にはもはや誰の助けもない。
That's fine, I just have to kill you. All my hesitations disappear. If I do reach Kotomine, I think its biggest mistake was that line. Because the command spell is on my left hand. It's the only proof I have. As long as I have my command spell as long as my command spell exists, Saber exists. If she exists, she must have defeated Gilgamesh by now and she'll be heading over here. I think Saber will be angry if I don't greet her with open arms. So I will defeat you now to fulfill the last promise I made with her. Darkness approaches. A great curse is released from Kotamine's hand. My body crumbles away from the tips. I won't look away. If this is my role, there is still something I can do.
Enuma Elish!
Back to Enuma Elish. A dislocation runs through space. With the flash of light and a roar of wind, the swirl of destruction is let loose from Aya. With that in front of her, Saber could not use her noble phantasm. She lowers her sword and moves her body forward as if she's falling. Was she gonna duck under it and like dodge it? The light approaches. She cannot avoid it with her injured legs, and there is no shield in this world that could block Aya. A storm of light and wind that will destroy everything in its path. Nothing can stand against the true name of Aya. That is a fact that cannot be changed. Yes. Until a few hours ago. The one surprise is not Saber, but the Golden Knight bearing Aya. Aya is still emanating magical energy and bringing forth destruction. But Saber steps forward into that tumbling storm of light. Her armor screams out. Cracks run through every wall of magical energy protecting her. Oh yeah, because this is a lot of magical energy. In the period shorter than a second that they endured the attack, Saber steps up to Gilgamesh and... I would have just stepped outside of it and then used it. She opposes Aya's destruction with the greatest power she is permitted. Heat and light rumble wildly. The crash of the greatest swords pushing against each other with pure power, creating a boundary in space. But it is not useless. Is it not useless? Excalibur cannot beat Aya. Even if she approaches at the risk of her life, she can only push back just a little. The balance easily favors Aya, and Excalibur's light is repelled back along with Saber. Reading Aya, the Golden Knight looks at the enemy approaching him again and puts magical energy into Aya. This will be it. He will totally annihilate Saber with all of his power. Aya's turns reach their maximum speed, and the light surrounding Saber mows down Excalibur. But just before that, Saber's body jumps forward. A small space created by Excalibur, a place where she can take one more step. The instant she reaches it, her noble phantasm appears. The darkness becomes a raging wind to cover Emiya Shirou. Oh my god! There is no way to avoid it, and the concept of blocking is useless against a curse that paints space itself. Yeah, yes, that noble phantasm has to be her sheath. Because, I mean, that was the whole point of giving her the sheath, right? The swallowed up by the darkness will be absorbed by it like this painted space. Rotting away from the fingertips, legs moving forward step into empty space and arms reaching out are invisible in the black mud. Emiya Shirou will be eliminated from the outside, attacked by a feeling that his body is shrinking. Emiya Shirou still does not accept death. I mean, never accept it. Without looking away, he rejects it with all his might. The darkness surrounding the body, the pain trying to melt the body, and the curse trying to melt the mind. But they are all futile attempts. There is no way for a mere human to resist the pollution. The body is still moving. The arm raised to grab something is still raised. But the mind is already destroyed. The mind is already painted in black, and the body should disappear into darkness as well. In that moment... Why is that voice remembered? A light returns on in the darkness. The instant the eyes realize that this light is that light, everything reverses. The hammer comes knocking down. The mind accelerates, cracks with sparks, and creates the shape with unbelievable speed.
ドレス本
The spell began to, the projections murmured. This sounds like new music. In an instant, it sounds like hype music actually. Is completed, omitting every step of manufacture. That's right. There was no need to reproduce it from scratch. Because this shape was engraved in the body, it is perfect in memory as if it was part of Emiya Shirou's body.
あなた
Hype
が
music.
私の鞘だったのですね。
The arm reaching out still moves. The weapon created without concentration or spellcasting is grabbed. I wouldn't call it a weapon. The world changes completely as the darkness is destroyed by a golden light, and Emiya Shirou's hand is the perfectly reproduced sheath of Saber. I'm gonna take this sheath and shove it right up your ass, buddy. And like that, with Aya straight ahead of her, her noble phantasm is activated. That which is released and scattered before her is the Holy Sword sheath. No one knows what kind of a divine mystery it is made from, but the sheath repels all light emanated by Aya. No, it goes beyond the level of defending. It is complete in isolation. The barrier of fairyland that keeps out all filth from the outside lands. A complete world separate from this one that can never be reached. As Saber is protected by the sheath of the Holy Sword, she is blocked off from all matter in this world. The greatest protection in this world. Okay, yeah, that's a little broken. The greatest that cannot be infringed by anything, not even by the 5 sorceries. For that reason, the sheath is named Avalon. All is a distant utopia. Oh, hey, oh, that's what it was called. No. Avalon's the place where Arthur ended up going, right? The place where King Arthur is said to have gone after his death. Hey! There you go. Hey! The utopia the king dreamed of that will never be reached. Gilgamesh, finally, now I can call it just Avalon instead of a sheath, since it has a name. Gilgamesh sees the death running off his spine. Uh-oh. But he won't make it. The raised Aya will not stop turning, and Gilgamesh cannot manage to jump back. It is only natural. Who would even think that an attack with this much magical energy and this much power could be blocked? I don't suppose he can pull out a different sword right now. Blue clothes run in. There is no armor on Saber. I was about to say she doesn't have armor on. She has released the armor protecting her, but the magical energy gained into her sword and... Get some, bitch! Oh, that's a good face right there, boyo. Oh, I love him though. Oh, damn. Big mouth. Oh, oh, damn. Yeah, I think he's dead. Oh my god. Fucking cut in half. I mean, I doubt he's cut in half, but I mean... Damn. All darkness is blown away the instant that sheath is grabbed. The darkness surrounding Emiya Shirou, the darkness contaminating his body, everything is dispersed. This is no reason to be surprised. The sheath of the Holy Sword protects its possessor. The embodiment of the utopia she sought cannot lose to this dirty mud. He runs. At the same moment he is released from the darkness, his speed is like that of a shooting star. Your death. The one overestimating their ability, and the one who cannot even spare the time to think about such things. The difference is only an instant, but an instant that decides the outcome.
ことみねきれ
Suck on this fucking dagger. Still falling, Umiyashiro runs on his hands as well. In one hand is the dagger. In a cross position running to the Black Priest. Suck it! The sword of retribution is stabbed into the priest's chest. The priest turns slowly. Oh, please pull out like a hammer and just absolutely drive it into his chest. Before that, stopping himself with his feet, Shirou jumps back. Oh, punch it in there. The spinning body and all magical energy in his left hand. He takes it like a whirlwind. He gives an option. Smashes. Oh! Suck it! Oh yeah, that's how you activate it. Ouchie. The magical energy is poured into the Azoth sword along with the word of release. Whoa, that was awesome. That was fucking awesome. The golden sword was swung. She must not even have the energy to raise it back up. Saber keeps her sword her face down. Slashed up, the man beholds the knight that has defeated him. Slashed up is an understatement. The sound of wind echoes through the compound. The waves of light like a flood are no more. The two knights share no words as they place themselves in parting called the battle's end. And the man sighs. He raises his weak hand and touches the cheek of the knight in front of him, as if making sure she exists.
憎らしい女だ。最後までこの俺に歯向かうか。
And I wouldn't like it any other way. The golden armor starts to fade away. The existence of the king of heroes is disappearing. Like Gilgamesh.
許そう。手に入らぬからこそ美しいものもある。
Nice parting words. His fingers slip. His raised arm falls powerlessly to the ground.
ならばこそ俺がお前に敗れるは必定だったか。
I mean, I don't think you'd want it if it was easy to get. He says it sullenly, and in his final moments.
ではな、騎士王。いや、なかなかに楽しかったぞ。
He smiles ironically and disappears. Sparks fly into the priest's uniforms. The sparks are coming from the dagger in his chest. No chunks of flesh or blood are flying out, but still the battle here is over as well. He doesn't even look at me. He's just looking down at the dagger in his chest in disbelief. The wind is blowing. The wind coming from the void above eliminates the sounds around it, and the rumbling silence.
お前がこの剣を持っている。
Because a certain perfect girl gave it to me, and told me to shove it up your ass next time I see you. Kotomine Kirei murmurs in a clear voice.
それは俺のじゃない。遠坂から預かったものだ。
Okay, sorry, but you should have phrased it differently. None is cool. How long was he thinking? He sighs in the body that he hasn't moved since the beginning of our conversation. Confrontation finally moves.
そうか。以前気まぐれでどこぞの娘にくれてやったことがあった。あれは確か10年前か。
He looks like you fucked up.
なるほど。私も衰えるはずだ。
The body of the priest falls to the ground. Can I spit on him? I watch it all. He was talked about himself like he was someone else until the very end. And the priest sinks into the ground, into that which he summoned, that which he wished for. There's the end of the man called Kotomine Kirei. And the true end of the long battle. Yay. Hey, status screen update. I wonder what status. You? Anything? Okay, then it's probably her noble phantasm. Hey, all is the distant utopia. Rank EX, of course. Target one person. Protection target. The ability of Excalibur's sheath is the lost third noble phantasm. The sheath of the holy sword was excavated by Einsburn at Cornwall and returned to the hand of its owner through time. Of course it was. In the legend of King Arthur, the real ability of the holy sword is said to the power of immortality in the sheath. It is the ability to heal the wounds of its owner and stop their aging, but it can actually be called a moving fortress, centered on an individual. By protecting the sheath and moving oneself into the land of the fairies, it shuts out all physical interactions. It can be even defend against one of the sorceries. Interation. Okay. Just go back to her. Oh, that her noble phantasm still didn't change. It still only lists her for that one. It doesn't, like, you know, rank up for the other ones. It's weird. The enemy is gone and I face the final large task. The black void in the sky. That mud has stopped, but the strange void is still beating. Go away. Shoo. That is the Holy Grail. The omnipotent grail that would have given the winner of this war. There's a wind blowing. Kotamine is gone and the power binding Elia must have vanished. Elia is now free of the void and she's sleeping by my side. It doesn't seem like her life is in danger. She should wake up fine if I go home and have Tosaka look at her. The war has ended. Nobody else is going to get hurt, and I won't lose anyone else. The masters are gone, and the servants will disappear as their tasks are over. You mean servant? I already knew this was going to happen. We climbed those long stairs together. Our parting is already done. All that's left is to close the curtains. I wait with an empty mind, looking up at the void, and she appears. She walks straight toward me, her figure unchanged since the first time I saw her. And I think she looks slightly beat up right now. She stopped close enough that I could reach her out to her. There are no words to confirm her safety or to congratulate her on the victory. This was something that was already decided. See, that's why I cracked the joke. Well, it took you long enough. So there's only one thing left to do.
聖杯を破壊します。それが私の役割です。
Yeah, I guess so. So saying, she starts to walk. The strong winds do not affect her as she approaches it step by step. She must be in range. She quietly readies her sword and looks at the black void. I stare at her back. I clench my fist hard, bite my lip, and stifle the words about to come out of my mouth and engrave her figure into my memory. And then?
マスター、命令を。あなたの命がなければ、あれは破壊できない。
How about we chill with a couple minutes before, and then you can destroy it. With her back to me, she tells me to use my last command spell. Saber will disappear once the Holy Grail is destroyed. No, as she will destroy the Holy Grail, she will never again become a servant. Saber became a servant because she sought the Holy Grail. Destroying the Holy Grail out of her own will, her own will means destroying her contract as well. If she destroys the Holy Grail, she will endure her life as the king.
シロ、あなたの声で聞かせてほしい。
Saber's voice. Every time I hear it, I want to scream. To tell her not to go, I want to scream for her to stay here. But that's something I should not do even for the sake of my life. I love Saber. I want her to be happier than anyone else, and I want to be with her forever. But if I truly love her, that's wrong. I have to set her free! I love Saber as she continued to fight even after getting hurt. A little sadistic there. She was a girl who discarded everything, was filled with injuries, and yet still protected all the way through. If I consider that beautiful and want to protect it, I cannot destroy her life just for my own selfishness. She was born as a king and lived as a king. That will not change no matter what. From the time she swore to carry the sword, the girl became a king and nothing else. That is her pride. She ran through the battle so that in her final moments, she would be able to believe her path was the right one. The dreams of the girl are Toria, the mind that chose to become the king, to be the king over her own life. To fight. Even after she learned it would be unrewarded, she still clasped the sword and defended the oath of the king. For many years, I cannot do anything to dishonor the pride that she has held until the time of her death.
Saber, その責務を果たしてくれ。
I say so with a flood of emotions. Oh wow, that's really pretty. It's a shame though. Then overflowing light. The void in the sky is cut in half by the light and disappears without a trace. There's nothing left. The destroyed mountain is now a flat field. Dawn is in the distance. The horizon is shining in gleaming gold. I really need to take a nap. My left hand hurts. My last command spell disappears. That makes me accept that the curtains have been drawn.
これで終わったのですね。
We couldn't have just left it there.
あ、これで終わりだ。もう何も残ってない。
そうですか。では私たちの契約もここまでですね。あなたの剣となり、敵を撃ち、
You did more than just that, though.
この約束を果たせてよかった。
そうだな。セイバーはよくやってくれた。
Nothing more needs to be said. Saber is far away and I do not run to her. The morning sun rises. The halted wind begins again. A gold that seems to last forever. In it,
最後に一つだけ伝えないと。
if it's not I love you, I don't want to hear it. She says in a voice filled with determination.
ああ。どんな。
I fucking hate you. Ah! Absolutely crush me. I reply like always with my best bluff. Saber's body wavers. She's facing me. She looks straight at me in a voice without regret.
シロ、あなたを愛している。
Oh, yes. Says those words. Yes. Feels so good. Wind blows. I close my blinded eyes and open them again. I want to close my eyes. I love you too. God damn it, Shirou! I don't think there's any surprise. I kind of saw this coming. That, or parting would be like this. An open field fills my eyes. As the wind blew, the night disappeared. Just as she appeared, leaving no trace.
本当にお前らしい。
There are no regrets in my voice. I squint at the rising sun, keeping everything I lost close to my heart. I stare at the horizon, wishing never to forget, and for it to never fade away. I don't think it's something you could forget. A distant land glowing in sunlight, resembling the golden field she ran through. Fucking resembling Avalon. A place you can never reach? Come on. Perfect thing. Epilogue. Awesome. Happy ending. Happy ending. I swear to Christ, if Ren's not alive, this is a shitty ending. Worst route. I hear a sound. I hear the sound of the old, heavy, rusted door of the shed open. The light comes into the dark shed. I start to wake up.
先輩起きてますか
Oh my god, and I can't get someone else to wake me up still. I don't even need to check who's here. Oh, it's time already. Can't get Reen to wake me up? Oh, she's probably dead, that's why. Taking a breath, I open my eyes. I swear to Christ, if she's dead, I would just fucking Alt F4 this game.
そろそろ時間ですよ
Not worth in any sense though. If Saber's gone, Tosaka died. There's no upside to this route. It's just I want to off myself already.
そうみたいだ。おはよう、さくら。起こしに来てくれてサンキューな。
And I'll still reiterate, even though it sounds like as shitty as it is, she's like a solid backup plan. I'm sorry, it's shitty to say, it really is, but I'm just not interested in her at all. She's too nice. Calm down. She's too nice. Tone it down a little. Be a little crazier. I mean, come on.
いえお礼を言われることじゃありません先輩ならきちんと起きてくれるって分かってましたから私は余計なことをしただけなんです
そっか。けど、ならなんでわざわざ起こしに来てくれたんだ？
Shirou, I'll give you 10 guesses.
わざわざじゃあ
You'll
り
need
ま
them.
せん今朝は先輩を起こしたくなっていつもより30分も早起きしたんです今日は特別な日ですから
What, I'm actually going to school today? That reminds me. That's right, today is a
さ
special
く
day.
ら、聞くまでもないと思うんだが、藤音はまだ来てないよな。
はい内村先生はまだでもイリアちゃんは先に来てます
Oh god, not again. As I thought, Ilya being the only one here means one thing.
まずい。さくら、すまないんだけど、朝食の支度を頼む。俺、ひとっ走りして藤音を叩き起こしてくる。
はいご苦労様です先輩
Fortunately, I worked late last night as well, so I'm still in my work clothes. It's good I can go outside without having to
10
change.
分で戻るから、あとはよろしく頼む。
任せちゃってくださいあれシロ起きてる
Look, this ending's this epilogue already. It's starting out at like a 2 out of 10 right now. It can only go down from here if Reen is dead. If she's alive, it can only go up. I swear to Christ, if she's dead, I'm gonna be so pissed.
なあ、今起きた。ちょっと藤音を起こしてくるから、さくらの手伝いをしてやってくれ。
I will resurrect Kirei and torture his ass. Patting Ilya on her shoulder, I head to the front entrance.
やられたもうシロは私が起こしに行くって言ったでしょさくら
You know, I'd have liked to see the CG of it because I think it'd be hilarious. Ilya runs to the shed screaming. Such a scene isn't that unusual now. Ilya said that she wouldn't be back to her country. Wouldn't go back to her country, so I consulted Fuji to see if I could keep her at my place. You already had like 6 other girls here, might as well keep her. Fuji really objected, said her house was better, and ended up taking Ilya in. You can have her. Since then, still staying at the Fujimura house, Ilya comes attacking with Fuji at morning and night. Needless to say, the target is breakfast and dinner. It's been 2 months since they started living together, and they seem to be in union now. 2 months? 2 months? When I walk past the shed area, I hear voices over the wall. It's Sakura and Ilya talking. I thought Ilya would not get along with Sakura, since Ilya has been a really has that really unreserved personality, but I was wrong. The two, consisting of the energetic Ilya and the quiet Sakura, are getting along well, even though they're rather noisy. In fact, Sakura is regaining her spirit because of Ilya. Sakura stopped smiling when her brother Mato Shinji disappeared and was considered missing. She must have vaguely understood the connection with the mass coma incident at the school. That's when I would really start smiling. It's about damn time he's dead. I mean, come on. She was worried about the missing Shinji and moped for a long time. Why? It was Ilya who forcibly made Sakura get over it. Sakura regains her cheerfulness when Ilya is around.
Sakura.
I'm purely happy for that, because that soft smile certainly suits her.
ひどいよイリアちゃん。何があっても起こしてって臨時ボーナスまであげたのに。
Fuji scoffs down breakfast while crying.
当然よ。タイガを待ってたら私まで遅れるし、給金分は義理を果たしたわ。あれ以上の働きを要求するなら、臨時じゃなくて基本給をアップさせることね。
Wow, you're a fucking bitch. I like it. You're moving up in my ranking list.
おじいさまからももらってるくせに、どうし若い頃からお金にうるさいと周りの子に嫌われちゃうぞ。
No, I like that. I like stingy people because I'm stingy as fuck. Anyone that loans me money, I'm gonna break your fucking kneecaps for it. But I'm so fucking cheap. Ooh. I'm the worst person to be around. That's why I love Ilya. God damn it, Ilya, you're moving up in my list. Count yourself lucky.
嫌われて結構よ。好きな人以外なら何を思われても関係ないもの。それよりタイガ、貸したお金ちゃんと返してよね。
Yes.
給料日5日前だったんでしょ。
Ilya, you're good. You're good. Only you're a little older. Like if she was like 18, 20. Number 2, easily. But she's too young. Why can't she be older? If her mom's like her, I'd hit up her mom.
タイガに聞いたわ。お望みなら明細まで話してあげてよ。
I know exactly how much you made. Ilya smiles daringly. In contrast to Sakura, Ilya and Fuji do not get along well. And to add, Ilya gets really mean when she faces Fuji. That smile right now is like that certain someone.
返済は明日までね。
She better be
で
alive.
きなかったらタイガのお小遣いから引いていくから。おじいさま、そんなことまであなたに話したの？ええ、お昼はずっと一緒だもん。ライがね、タイガより可愛いって褒めてくれたわ。どうしてくれるのよ、シロー。この子とんだ悪魔っ子じゃない。このままじゃ藤村組が乗っ取られるわ。
Not my problem. Actually, more than that. You were still getting allowances at that age? I wish.
いってらっしゃい、シロー。今日は早いんでしょ。ならここで待ってるからすぐに帰ってきてね。
努力する。留守番よろしくな、イリア。
Don't burn the house down.
いっそのことここの子になっちゃえ、バカ。
Fuji sulks while hiding behind my back.
はいはい、タイガも気を引き締めなさいよね。外でシローに迷惑かけちゃダメなんだから。
Ilya T easily turns aside her remark. The power relationship must really be at a position where Fuji can't push back by force.
じゃあ先に行ってるけど、のんびり歩いて遅刻しちゃダメよ、シロー。
Leaving the sound of exhaust, Fuji disappears like a bullet. Fuji got her license about a month ago. Since then, her tardiness decreased considerably, but she has received another nickname of Rocket Driver, and only she doesn't know about. I stretch out and take a deep breath. Sakura has gone to school already. Seeing how she was eating a large bowl of rice today, it seems she is in really high spirits. Today's a big day for the archery club. Sakura must be enthusiastic to work hard as the co-captain of the archery club. Let's go to school. Today is April 7th. There's the school entrance ceremony, and the season is past the cold winter and already into spring. Still looks pretty cold. Oh, well, never mind, it actually looks warm now. It's been 2 months since then. It feels like a lot has changed since she has gone away, but I feel like the changes are trivial. Winter ended and spring came. That's all that changed. I feel like I've grown up a bit, but it's not like that caused me to be any different. So not much has changed. Emi Shirou is clumsy, running after Kiritsugu as well, as usual. Clumsily. She's alive! Oh my god, give her the biggest fucking hug. Even though she's been alive apparently for 2 months. Oh my god, that would be the girlfriend. After you go through that traumatic experience, I had already built relationship points with her, I can guarantee that. That's when you just start dating. It's only natural to flow into it. Emi, I swear to God, sack up and do her. I raise my hand and greet her. Only that, give her a hug, a kiss, anything, something. Fucking live together. Good. Should always be together. Tosaka glares at me as if unhappy about something. Give me options, so I can force him to date her. I don't think it's good to send an aura of enmity first thing in the morning.
もしかして登校時間変えたのか？前はもうちょっと遅かっただろう。早すぎず遅すぎずって時間だった。
そんなことないわよ。今まで顔を合わせなかったのは空前でしょ？知ってる？エミヤ君と私の家、きっかり正反対の位置にあるの。だから普通に起きて普通に坂を降りれば、ここで顔を合わせるのは当然ってわけ。
You have no idea how happy I am that you're alive.
へえ、それは初耳だ。そっか、それなら確かに。
Wait, hold on. That's only if we do the same thing around the same time. For Tosaka to come into this intersection at this time, she would have to get up at 6. But that's...
Tosaka, お前...
I ask her directly.
何よその言い分。私は眠くもないし、無理もしてないわ。
Do I have to come take care of you to make sure you're not overdoing it?
なんだってそんなこと聞くわけ？あなた。
いや、お前朝弱かったから。寝不足で学校に行くと化けの皮が剥がれるぞ。授業中に居眠りなんかしたら大変だ。
You'll be goddamn adorable.
下手に起こそうものなら寝起きの悪魔みたいな顔した遠坂が暴れるんだからな。
Like, I will kill all that disturbs my sleep kind of thing. Oh, please, fucking... please! Oh, God, I want her route so bad.
そんなことしないわよ。たかだか30分の早起きで不覚なんて取るものですか。
ほら、早起きしてるじゃないか、やっぱり。
She's so fucking cute.
もう、人の起床時間なんてどうでもいいでしょ。つまんない詮索をしてる暇があるならさっさと学校に行きなさい。
Oh my god, adorable. Tosaka gets angry while looking away. I mean, come on. Saber's not around? Man, might as well... The best option there, buddy. Come on. Pursue it. Her excuse is plausible, so I stop my greeting here and we resume our way to school. Come on. It's too perfect for you. Please. We go up the hill. The streets and houses below me have all changed to show the coming of spring. The wind is comfortable and the cherry blossom flowers flutter down occasionally from the school on top of the hill. Everything that can be seen and felt is pleasant.
何？ 今週はほとんどバイトなの？まあエミヤくんの時間だから文句はないけど、そんなんで体壊さない？
Oh, come on. Buddy, see past it.
ね？いや、今日ぐらいは休みをもらったよ。
I could spend some time with you.
弓道部で新入部員の歓迎会をやるっていうから、イリアを連れて遊びに行こうかなと。
Why?
なんかさりげにすごい度胸してるわよね、あなたって。
Yeah,
平
you're
気な
going to
顔して
jail.
イリアを学校に連れて行くあたり大物だわ。
Take Reen. You won't go to jail for that.
なんかまずいか？イリアだって暇つぶしになるって喜ぶと思うんだが。
Take Reen so you don't go to jail.
まずいわよ。まずいけど、そういうことなら私もお邪魔しようかな。イリアがいるなら退屈しないし、何より危なっかしくって放っておけない。
I'm thankful that she says that. It's Tosaka, not Sakura or me, that understands Ilia the most. That's the fact that she periodically takes care of Ilia, but more importantly, Ilia and Tosaka are natural-born magi. I think Tosaka would be a good teacher for Ilia, as she doesn't quite realize what it's like to live as a magus while hiding the fact. Thus, things are settling into the way they should be. The damage from the Holy Grail War is almost completely restored by the new priest, dispatched by the church, and our everyday life has returned without problems. Can I meet him? Is he creepy? There are certainly things that were lost and will not return, but the wounds have slowly healed, and I should be happy about the regrets fading away.
けど、意外だったな。
And then, Tosaka murmurs in a serious tone while looking down at the tone below her.
意外だったって何が？
私、シロはもっと落ち込むと思ってた。しばらくは立ち直れないだろうなって思ってたのよ。
That's because I have an amazing girl right next to me, so it's really easy to get over. Please do that. He won't, though. This is about the girl that isn't here anymore. It's been 2 months since then. It's about the golden-haired girl that we talk about for the first time since then.
そうだな。俺もそうなるだろうって思ってた。その後のことなんて考えるだけでどうかしそうだった。
けど、蓋を開けてみれば、シロったら今まで通りだったでしょ。落ち込むどころの話じゃなくて、次の日にはもうケロリとしてた。その時にね、こいつ大丈夫かなとも思ったのよ。うまく言えないんだけど、次の日にはあっさり事故で死んじゃうような雰囲気だった。
なんだそりゃ。なんで平気なのにあっさり死ぬんだよ。
そういうこともあるの。人間ってのはね、何かの手違いで一生涯の目標を叶えちゃうと、それでぽっくりいくものなのよ。もう生きるのはいいやと思った途端、赤信号なのに車が突っ込んできたり、あっさりと階段から落ちたりするんだから。
Okay. Tosaka's metaphor is difficult to understand. She might want to say something about peaceful death and going to heaven or something.
だから私はそれが心配だった。ああいう時はね、いっそ派手に落ち込んでくれた方が周りは安心するものなの。
なんだ。じゃあ落ち込んでたら慰めてくれたのか？
Yeah.
まさか。背中に蹴り入れて1日で立ち直らせてやったわよ。それができなくて残念だって話。
God damn, I love you. She looks away in displeasure. Her gesture looks funny so that I laugh.
何よ、おかしい？
いや、とにかく遠さからしい厳しいセリフだったんで安心した。
We both walk on, looking up at the spring sunlight. The hill is long, and it looks as if it'll continue on into the endless blue sky. as if saying something
じゃ
trifling.
あもう未練はないんだ。セイバーがいなくなってもさ。
Of course I have regrets. I didn't say I love her. Tosaka murmurs while looking up at the sky.
ああ、未練なんてきっとない。
It's not a bluff, and I say so with a calm state that even surprises me. There's no regret, and I don't have anything I forgot to tell her. That parting contained everything. What I wanted to do. What she dreamed of. It was a competition of our determination. Maybe I should have taken her hand and granted her dream. But there was something we both felt was beautiful, and we desperately protected it until the very end. There's nothing to feel regret about. As she has properly ended her time. I cannot remain in this reminiscence forever.
ほーん。シローの中では決着をつけたってことね。だから落ち込むこともなく、思い出に浸ることもないってわけ。
ああ、けど今も夢に見る。これから先もずっとあいつのことを思い出すよ。
Again, it would be pretty hard to forget about.
いつか記憶が薄れて、あいつの声もあいつの仕草も忘れていく。
I won't. Pretty memorable.
それでもこんなことがあったと、セイバーっていうやつが好きだったってことだけはずっと覚えてる。
Tosaka doesn't say anything. But for some reason she looks happy and starts to walk as if she's skipping.
どうしたんだよ、遠坂。そんなに急いで。なんかあったのか？
別に。ただ早く学校に着きたいなって。さあ、そういうわけだからシローも急ぐ。のんびりしてると置いてくわよ。
God damn it. Turning around, Tosaka starts running up the hill.
なんだあいつ。朝弱いくせに無理して。
Grumbling, I throw the bag over my shoulder and start to run. It's still 7:30. It's too early a time for a student not involved in any club activities, but I guess there's nothing wrong with being early. Running up the road that seems to go up into the sky, I reach the school earlier than usual. Today is the day the new year starts. If I'm to celebrate it, I have to shake off my old memories and hurry up. Traces will never go away, even if I almost cry from the vacancy hitting in my heart. Blue sky is in the distance. It feels so close. Yet I cannot grab it even if I reach out my hands. I looked up at the stars before. The stars that I cannot reach and the wishes that will not be granted. There is nothing we have been able to leave behind for each other. Therefore, traces and memories will disappear someday. But still, even if it will not reach her, there should be something that will remain in our hearts. There is nothing that remains in our hands, but we lived the same time and looked up at the same things. If I can remember that, I can believe that we can be together even if we are far apart. I can assent that as there are things that will go away, there are also things that will not go away. This is why I will keep running for now. If I aim for the distance, there should come a day when I will be able to reach out to what I've been aiming for. Winter has passed and it is spring, the season of new beginnings. Under the blue sky that she has always seen, I keep running up the hill. The battle has ended. Her last battleground, the battle that was fought between the split halves of her country, ended with the king's victory. The night is running. The battle has ended. The bloody red sun has already set, and the darkness of the night is already ruling over the battlefield. The hill covered with corpses is filled with curses, crying out to try to take the survivors with them. Through it all, the night runs panting. A rein is in the king's knight's hand, and the wounded white horse earnestly follows him. The only survivors are this knight and this horse, and this one knight that is lying on the back.
おう、朝をこちらに
on the white horse's back. He must have wounded himself, but the knight runs through the battlefield with all his energy. The king he has served is on the verge of death. The king has defeated the enemy's king in personal combat, but the king received a fatal wound as well. The wound is fatal even in the knight's eyes. The king that they had served will soon reach death.
お気は確かにあの森までたどり着けば必ず
He desperately calls out. Or possibly the knight might have already really believed it. That their king is immortal. That as long as the guidance of the Holy Sword is there, the king would never die. He breathes hard, passes over mounds of corpses, and heads for the forest that is not covered in blood. He knew the king's immortality. Therefore, he believes that the king's wound will heal if he escapes this cursed battlefield and makes it to a pure place. No, he could only believe so. He believed that his own king, unlike the other knights, the king was isolated in the court and alienated by the knights and was feared by the people. But the king did not show emotion even in such a situation, always stayed as an ideal, and the knight felt pride in his young king. He did not serve his country. He had entrusted his sword and struggled to be of power and made his way to be a personal guard of the king. As a young man, because of it was this king. The masked king. The boy who tried to allow no personal feelings and to be fair. He might have hoped to be able to see the king's true face if he went near the king. He just wanted to see the king's true expressions. Not the face he puts on during battle or in the castle, but a real smiling face of a human. It would appear in the court when he has been released from his duties. No matter how perfect a king is, he cannot strain his mind 24 hours a day. But that thinking it proved wrong. The only thing he found out was the truth contrary to his expectations. He has made it to the rank of Imperial Guard and was able to guard beside the king. He has guarded the king closer than any other knights and kept watch of the king's behavior, but still it did not happen even once. His king never smiled. Since when did he feel anger toward it? The king has accomplished so many great deeds and has secured much glory. But in fact, the king never showed a peaceful face. He could not approve of that fact. He wanted to believe such a thing should not be allowed. This is why he wished for his kingdom to be awarded the light. But he has yet to accomplish that. The king is still isolated. That is why the knight continuously did not approve of the king's death. He cannot end it here. He thinks that this great king is not rewarded enough for his actions.
今はこちらにすぐに兵を呼んでまいります
In the forest he reaches, the knight lays the king by a large tree. The situation is a race against time. It takes a day and a half, no matter how much he hurries, to go to the port where his own army is left. Anyone with eyes should be able to tell if the king's life will last till the morning or not.
どうかそれまで辛抱必ず兵を連れて戻ります
He salutes the unconscious king and runs to his white horse.
ベリビエル
Before that, the king that should have been unconscious calls out his name.
おう、意識が戻られましたか。
少し夢を見ていた。
A faint voice, but that voice seems worn to the night.
夢ですか。
He calls out as if to search. The king's consciousness is not certain. He shall go back into the darkness unless he replied so.
そうだ。あまり見たことが。
それは。では、どうぞお気遣いなくお休みください。私はその間に兵を呼んでまいります。
A gasping sound. It sounds as if what the knight said was unexpected.
おう。何かご無礼な点でも。
いや、そなたの言い分に驚いた。夢とは目を覚ました後でも見れるものなのか。違う夢ではなく、目をつむればまた同じものが現れると。
Now it is the knight's turn to be surprised. He stutters but replies even though he knows it's a lie.
はい。強く思えば同じ夢を見続けることもできるでしょう。私にも経験があります。
Thanks, Bedivere. Such a thing is not possible. What happens only once and not continuously is what people call a dream. But the knight lies in spite of that. Once you wake up from the dream, you can't go back. He apologizes that this will be the first and last dishonesty he will perform toward the king.
そうか。そなたは博識だな、ベリビエル。
The knight murmurs as if impressed. His face is still looking down and he does not even look up at the knight. The king breathes so softly that it can be barely heard and quietly.
ベリビエル、我が名剣を持て。
Throw it into the lake. The king gives his last order in a faint voice.
よいか。この森を抜け、あの血塗られた丘を越えるのだ。
Javelin, throw that fucker
そ
in
の
there.
先には深い湖がある。
And I swear to God, don't come back
そこに
here.
我が剣を投げ入れよ。
Just get rid of it.
おう。
The knight knows what that means. The sword of the lake. To let go of that sword was the proof of the king, and what it protected the king means the end of the king he has served.
行くのだ。ことを成し得たのならばここに戻り、そなたが見たことを伝えてほしい。
Oh, I didn't see anything. You're lying. The king does not take back his order. The knight takes the holy sword and goes over the hill with his indecision still in mind. I probably would have kept it, to be honest, if I'm Bedivere. I'm like, that's a fucking cool sword. I'm keeping this. But I mean, I'm a shitty knight. And the knight hesitates, returning the sword for 3 times. The lake was certainly there, but he just could not throw the sword in it. If he throws the sword in, the king will disappear. The knight is unable to throw away the sword from his unwillingness to part with the king, and the knight turns around and returns to the king. The king repeats to the knight. As the knight lies to the king that he has thrown away the sword, the king only replies to follow his command. To disobey the king's command is a great sin for a knight, but still he disobeyed the king's order twice. He was reluctant for the king's life when he faced the lake, but that comes to an end. As the knight figures out he cannot change the king's decision, he throws the sword in the lake on his 3rd visit. The holy sword returns to the lake. A white hand appearing from the water receives the sword, and after going through the sky 3 times, the holy sword vanishes from this world. And the knight finally accepts it. The king's end. that the duty that was too long has finally ended. After crossing the hill 3 times, the forest is covered in morning sunlight. The battlefield is far. Afar. In the pure light mist that does not show any trace of bloody battle.
湖に剣を投げ入れてまいりました。剣は湖の夫人の手に。確かに。
The king opens his eyes at the knight's words.
そうか。ならば胸を張るがよい。そなたは、そなたの王の命を守ったのだ。
The knight nods silently to the voice facing death. Everything is ended. Chaos on his country would still continue. The battle will not end, and the day of ruin will come around soon. But the battle of the king has ended. She has fulfilled her duty until the very last moment. The light disappears. Finishing her task, has her last strength disappeared from her body.
すまないな。ベリビエール。今度の眠りは少し。
A long dream. As if going to sleep slowly, she gradually closes her eyes. In the morning sunlight, it fills the area. The forest stands there quietly, and his king goes to sleep. The knight keeps watch over her figure. The king had that he wished for. A lonely king that was seen off by just one knight. But her face is what he wished for. A peaceful sleep. A smile! In her last moments, the king has obtained a peace that she has never been able to obtain. He was just happy about that fact. The knight thanks that someone who has given her peace and proudly watches over his king. The heaven is far away and the clearing sky is blue. The battle has truly ended.
見ているのですか、アーサーを。
His murmur rides through the wind. As if sinking into the endless blue, the king that went into sleep
夢の続きを。
sees a distant dream. Please tell me the dream was of Shirou. That would be really sweet. The battle is over. Let us put our swords down and rest in the momentary peace. After dozing in a warm dream, a new day will dawn. The days continue on, and we are still following the same star we once saw. That's sweet. Whew. That was fate. Stay night, fate route. Whew. Oh my god. That was a long, good story, though. I loved every minute of it, to be honest, actually. As much as people say, like, oh, it's the weakest of the 3 or whatever, it's like, that says a lot about the next 2 if this is the weakest. Though, I mean, I seem to say that after every series I've done so far. Where I say, oh, the first one's really, really good. I don't know why people say it's shitty. And then, or like the weakest, and then once we get to the next one, it's like, wow. It just absolutely blows you away. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to the next one. Just because I love the story. The concept's amazing. It's really unique and interesting. I really want to get to know some of these characters a little bit more as well. I only got a taste of some of them. I only got a taste of Archer, a taste of Gilgamesh. I want more. As much as I made fun of Yulia and said I hated her, I mean, I'd like to get to know her a little bit better. Sakura, I could do without. I'd like to get to know some Ryder. She's interesting. Lancer as well, I love to talk about him. But I mean, there's so much stuff I want to talk about. For Saber, I'd say she's probably on like the lower half. I would say for servants I like. I just find her to be too nice, I would say. Too idealistic would be another way to phrase it. I really like... You know, I already talked about what kind of servants I like. It's just... I felt her to be too nice, too sweet, too innocent, too pure. All of those things. And it's just... Finished. Thank you. I want someone that has more of a little bit of edge to them instead of, you know, just idealistic and pure. But I'll save that rant for when I talk about all my final thoughts on the part in the next episode. That'll probably be like a 4-hour part. Oh, I hope it's not 4 hours. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, I like this. I like this background. With the music change as well. Oof. What's the end list look like? Hey, true end. I still have 2 other ends to get to. Oh, only 3 bad ends left? I know where that one is. I don't remember 3 and I don't remember 6. Ugh, I'll try to hunt those down. But, oh my god, this was really, really good. I'm really looking forward to the next one. I don't remember what the next one was called. I'm sure I'll be reminded of it. Or I'll just look it up. I'm really looking forward to it, seeing how things change. But until then, this has been me. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the support the series has gotten, I really appreciate it. I hope everyone watching is enjoying it. Make sure to like the video, comment down below what you think about the video, about, you know, the series as a whole, or not a whole, because yeah, I'd actually like to get through the series before talking about it as a whole, but through Fate as a whole, as in this route. You know, Shirou, the characters I've mentioned. Next video I'll go in more depth about what I think about each character, and really give my full opinion of them and see how that changes from episode, or what are they, just route to route. I had to find a way to phrase it. From route to route, I'll give a more detailed explanation. The people that have been here on the channel for a little bit longer will understand how that format works. Anyone new, you'll get to see something new. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date to any videos that I will post. I really appreciate it. If you know anyone that would like to see some of these videos, send them to them. If I can chill out, I want more. Any new viewers is always welcome by me. If you've been a long-time subscriber, first-day subscriber, I'd like either one. And it's great. I love seeing the numbers increase. I love seeing more people enjoy the content I make. Once I finish Fate, go ahead and give me suggestions of what I should do after I finish Fate in general after the next 2 routes. Once I wrap up Fate entirely. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be necessarily in the same universe, it could be anything. Leave all the suggestions down below. I take all of them seriously, and I look into them, each of them, do my own research, and then compile my order of which I do them. I usually try, I plan on doing everything that usually gets suggestion, especially if it's ever in a poll. If I ever do polls, it will be done. The poll is for the order of which I will do it. So if I ever do a poll, whatever comes in first, they'll be next, then second, for third, fourth, fifth. It just gives it a sense of order. That's enough housekeeping things. This video has probably gone long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.